Alright. We have to rethread this. So, I'm going to pull this out so I can get a straight piece. Cut it off, I know it's straight. Put your finger in there to hold that out. Put that in there. Alright, pull it down. We're going to put it behind. And now we're going to thread it. Put it so far. These little tweezers here. You can see how they're bent. Perfect. Grab hold. Pull it out. Put it underneath. Put it through the little hole. Bring it up. We're going to cut off this excess. There we go. We're good. That tells me it's needle number 10, which, like I said, I'm only doing one, so I knew it. We're going to do the plus minus with the needle. I didn't want to go up 100, so let's go back. Okay, now I want it at the beginning, so I'm going to do one at a time. That's one too many, because now over here my needle's showing I'm on needle 1. That's not bad. Don't do that. Alright, we're back at the beginning. Mess around with it, play around. That's okay. Alright, we're going to go up. I'm going to go ahead and check my bobbin. And there's my bobbin. It kind of curled forward. Pull it out a little extra. Put it back in. Make sure you hear the click. You hear the click, it's in. If it won't go no more and you didn't hear the click, just pull it back out because it probably went in, but you want to make sure. Okay, where we want to go? Exit. Alright. We're going to do this again. Okay, now this piece we're going to do good side. It's upside down. We want the bad side towards you. Alright, get it out of the air. And hit start. Because I'm going to do the hat with this on this side, before I put the hat one in there, we're going to cut. Get my other scissors. And you can take this off of here or not. It don't matter. See? And then you can put it back on. Alright, we got that done. That is the end of that. Now, Alright, we're going to release it. Cancel embroidery, yes. Go back to 1. We need to find the mini-me. There's the mini. This is for the hat. We're going to do the hat next. Hat's done kind of like a mask. You're going to do some on top and some on bottom of the stabilizer with this one. So I've got that. Not flipping it or nothing, so we're going to go to our colors. Mini-me is the same as the big one, whichever color you're doing. So we're doing red. So we're going to do red. And we're going to stop it and pull it out. Do red again. Stop it. Pull it out. Do red. And I'm going to look at my PDF. That one right here tells me exactly what I want to do. Okay. Now these first two that I'm doing is actually going to be for the elastic. So, and we can just leave that red. We're going to do white elastic on this one. Okay, so 1 and 2 is for the elastic. Number 3 is, that tells you where the pattern's going to go. Number 4 is after you put, I'm going to stop and pull out. We're going to have that red. Alright, step number 4 is where you put your fleece down and then you stitch. Okay. And then we're going to pull it out because we're going to get rid of the excess around. So then we're going to pull it out again. And now we got the face. Alright, so on this, I just stop it all over the place on here. So, stop, silver, stop, silver. Next one's going to be the black out here. It's going to be your satin stitch. Or, in my case, the red. Stop, red. Then we're going to do the satin stitch around this part up here. I've already cut this, so I don't need to stop before I do that one. So we're going to leave that there. Once this satin stitch is done, we have to stop because your last step, you're going to put your piece, your other piece of fleece underneath. Tape in place, however you want to do it. So we're going to stop. We're going to do red. Alright, so now we're good. We got all that's what we wanted. Confirm your embroidery. If you don't confirm it, when you get to the next step, when you go to start, it's not going to let you start because you ain't got it confirmed. Alright. We're going to do the hoop. We don't want it over here, so we want it that way. So we're going to do this there over here. Bring it over. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to have elastic on the side, so put up just a little bit. Let's see. And I'm going to do it, I'm going to bring it down because I'm going to see if I have room to do an egg hat on the same one when I'm done with this one. You're going to watch it move along the frame. And it's just over halfway, but I can bring it down a little more. So I hit the up arrow. Let's check it again. Still low enough. And that's middle ways. So we're good with that. I want a little more. Alright, we're good. We're going to exit out of that. Hit your exit button. You got it all in there. You're good. It's going to start with needle 1. Let's move this. And again, the fleece on this one is going to be red. I'm going to hit run for step 1 and go ahead and cut it. I'm going to go ahead and cut this Now you need to watch this one because sometimes the first is going to be where to put your elastic. Sometimes it don't do it, so then we have to do it again. Alright, there's our marks for our elastic. Alright, our elastic. I'm going to do 7 inches. Might not need that much. Probably don't. But my grandkid likes to put the hat on their head. So I want to make sure it's big enough to do that. Alright, we're going to put our elastic up here. You put it a little bit over the line. Get you some blue tape. Blue painter's tape works great. To hold that elastic down. You're going to have 2 pieces. Same thing on that side. Blue painter's tape. That should be good enough. If it curls up on you, you know, tape it back here also. I think we're going to do that because this one wants to do some curling. So we're going to do it back here. Because remember, it's going to go up and it's going to go past this. So don't have it too close. That's just extra to help it stay down. Alright. Now, we just got to hit start again. Now it's going to tack down the elastic. Alright, we're going to take off the blue painter's tape. Now I'm going to cut this because I don't need that much hanging out. And it's not a real strong tack down, but you don't need that. Alright, next step is going to be telling us where to lay our fleece at. That's where you measure it, see how much you need. Alright, which I'm just going to put it on there. Yep, that looks about right. Good side towards you. Whichever side you want showing. Which side do I want showing? I want this side. Make sure you completely have this covered. Alright. Okay, now we're going to cut this excess off. And I'm just going to leave that tack down because it ain't bothering me or nothing, but cut close, don't cut the stitches. If you do, after you're done with it, you can always go to the sewing machine, use the same colored thread, and just do a tack down. And watch that. So I'm going to cut my thread over here in just a minute and get this excess off, because I just cut my Alright. Now I'm gonna, instead of redoing this whole thing, I'm gonna pin this back so my needle don't hit it. And I'm going to redo. We're gonna go back to the beginning of it. You know what, let's go. Alright. Back of thread. Back of thread. I'm going to back up all the way to the beginning. Alright, we're at the beginning. Now I'm going to put this back down here. That material will hold it down. I'm going to skip step 1. Stop. Too much. Alright, now we're ready to exit. And you can see, I might back it up. There we go. Alright, so stop, pull out. This is now tacked down again. Now I will release this. Now this has some stretch, it doesn't matter, but we're going to pull it out. And I'm just going to put a little pin right there because I know this is out beyond because I pulled it tight. So that's out from where I need it. Alright. Do this again. Should have went forward. But that's okay, it's the same color. Alright. There we go. It's where I wanted to be. There we go. We're fixed. Let's go back over here and finish cutting now. This time let's not cut the elastic. And you can just scrap that part and redo if you want. I didn't want to redo it. Now, I gotta make sure I don't cut my elastic. Over here. Alright, we're good. I'm gonna put that there. And I'm gonna put that there. Oh. We hit start again. Alright, we got that on there. We're good. Go ahead and hit start again. Now, we're good for the mask. Over here. Same drill, cut around it. Don't cut your bottom, which much better to do it with the gingham. Alright, that's cut. You know, if you have it stop and pull out and you don't need it to, it's okay. You just hit start again. You can tell the machine is not really loud, or to me it's not, but I'm hard of hearing anyway. So if I get loud on here, it's just because that's me from not being able to hear correctly. I would do satin stitch around the facing. Now you can see we got all this. This is cut up close. It's got that stitch around it. We're going to bring this back over here so we can put the back piece. There we go. You're going to flip this upside down. Now I go ahead and get the excess strings off. This will also tighten up your threads. Yes, I have been known to burn stuff. We have a rabbit. His name is Burnt Kevin, because I caught his ear on fire. It happens. Grandkids' favorite toy. Their favorite rabbit. They look for him every year. They play with him every year. And this has been done 3 years ago. Alright. So, now we take another piece. That's probably big enough. Yep. That one, that's the end piece. We're going to cut us another piece. I'm going to cut about here. Doesn't matter which side stretches, really. Not on this one. And we're going to cut it here. Usually I already have it cut out. Alright. Now the side you want out, you have that one towards you. Right there. I take blue painter's tape, put it on the edge. You can use spray stuff if you like, but I don't like doing that because it leaves lots of stuff. Make sure it's off of the stitches, which it is. Stretch it a little bit. And it's worth it for me to do the blue painter's tape because I had some others where it was used with that sticky stuff. Took me forever to get it clean. Okay. Now we're going to put it back on. We've got that on there. We got it taped. Bring it back over here. Still got these out of the way. We got that on there. We run our last stitch. There we go. Alright. Put this back. I don't know where the battery ran out of the other one. Alright, you have your backpack. Do not overstuff it. It is not a pillow. You don't want it out like that. You want it to stay kind of flat. You can puff it out a little bit, don't do it a lot. This will be folded in. You will do a ladder stitch after you do the stuffing. This is your hat. The hat, I leave it out. I know my grandson wants to wear the hat himself on his head. So I leave it out. I'll tie the ends together where I can actually take them off. Otherwise, once you stuff the main part right here, then you're going to put this on the head, put it around. You can put it around under the backpack if you want. Give it something else if you need to. And then once you get your size, put this together, and if you think they might want to use it, just tie it on there. Otherwise, do a couple of stitches in there to hold it in place, cut off the excess. Embroidery Plus on YouTube. Like the channel, subscribe to it. The more subscribers I have on there, then more people it'll show up in more news feeds and stuff. I try and get enough people to see it because, you know, everybody needs a little help at one point or another, and that's why we do the different things on there. I have a Facebook page, Donna's Embroidery Plus. You can join that one. Donna's Wooden Art. I've had that one forever. If you're seeing this on Facebook and you have the Hollyama machine, then join us at Hollyama USA Owners Group. If you don't have the Hollyama machine but you're interested in it, want to know more about it, it's a 15 needle. You can get all kinds of information on the Hollyama USA Owners Group. I will record again once I get these. I'm going to rinse them, rinse and dry, stuff them, do the ladder stitch on this one right here, do the ladder stitch on this one, put this one on the back of this one. This is where it goes. Thinking of different ways to do it. You can sew it down on there before you stitch it up. Just use some needle and thread and put a couple stitches in there. Looking at magnets, looking at maybe put a dowel joint in there to hold it into place and just do the dowel joint on them. Keep it together. Any other questions? Make a comment. Don't have to watch this whole thing. It can be pretty long. Doesn't hurt my feelings none. If you got anything particular you want to see, send me a message. Put a message on this video. Let me know what you'd like me to record that you might need some help with, and if I know how to do it, I will record it so to help whoever needs help. Talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Bye. Alright, I'm going to take this painter's tape off. I can reuse this one. It's not on the felt. I mean on the fleece. Turn it over. This one is the second time I've used it on fleece and it gets that stuff on there, so I'm just going to throw these away because I'll get more. Do not put a lighter to this, and I did miss that a little bit, but that's okay. I'll pull it off. You sew it in, it can be taken back off. Let's see, I got one little piece there. With your tweezers. Alright. See if we've got any strings hanging out. No, we got it somewhere. There it is. We're going to cut it. Then we're going to cut the excess. As long as you don't go through your stabilizer, you ain't got to worry about cutting your elastic. Because you do tend to forget about it. And if you do accidentally cut your stitches at this point, put it on your sewing machine. Do a stitch through it. You're good. Alright, flip it over. Now I'm going to cut this. The finished product. Zach, move your hands off of the front, please. Hold it up. Alright, turn it around. What do you think?
I love it.
Alright, there's Halen. We're going to get up close to this one because it's hard to see the egg with the light the way it is. There we go. She's got the egg hat on hers. Halen, what do you think?
I like it because it has an egg and it's one of my favorite colors.
Cool. And there's Maddie. She got the black one. She has a mini-me on hers also. What do you think, Maddie? What do you think of it? You mean take it back? No? Okay. Are you sure? I can take it.
Yeah,
okay. Alright. Well, now you see the finished products. Kids love them. They're great. Nice and soft. Y'all have a great day. Bye.